Hey YouTube, I already spent like 7 minutes recording this video because I decided stupidly that I wanted to talk about my family and living condition, and it's just to kind of restart this. I'm kind of like unconfident to make this video because my sister might be like hearing me from like the other room, but yeah, all I could say is that I started talking about it like when I brought up that fact that I can't return anything because like my family, like they always tend to like hide things before I want to return anything, and this has been always the case like for years, but it just happened a lot recently. But yeah, like I remember when I was like working at Amazon the other time, when the warehouse I liked working at, my mom like freaking lost this pasta cooker I tried to return. And the moment I returned it, it was too late. Like it was already returned, and like Target closed the return for it. And so I just sent this item back, and they didn't even refund the money, and it was just because my mom decided to like hide this thing from me. Um, and and they're like hiding, like they hid my laptop charger from me like intentionally, and I couldn't return the pet bottles, and then they threw away the pet bottles because it's like, oh, this is like a used pet bottle. Let me just throw it away. Like they're just throwing away all my things, and they're like throwing my things away, and they're like stealing my stuff, and they're stealing my money. So there's that too. And my brother also like, he hijacked my car when I pumped it full of gas. Like, so that's $60. But yeah, they're stealing my stuff and they're stealing my money. Like that's just my living condition right now. So yeah, I talked about my family. I just talked about them, and I decided to just reshoot the video, even though like everything I said was pretty much valid. I spent like 7 minutes doing that. But not 7 minutes doing that. I was talking about all kinds of things, but yeah. So it's literally 9:30 right now, exactly 9:30. I was asleep for the entire day. And understandably so. So I'm still quitting caffeine. Like I'm gonna try to operate life without caffeine. Even though I feel like a lot of the success I have right now is because of caffeine. But I feel like a lot of the issues I deal with are because of caffeine, and part of that is like not hydrating. Because for some reason, I don't know what it is. Like when I drink caffeine, it like makes me want to hydrate more with caffeine and not drink any water. Just go for like a soda, and I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because like I'm super dependent on it. But I've been hydrating a lot, and yeah, I was asleep the entire day. I wanted to have like a different day today of me just doing things and returning things, because like I took a quick shower to like take a nap, and then I was just asleep the entire day. But I wanted to like recycle all these cans I have, all these bottles I have, um and then like go home and like do things, and then no, like as in like just get these items I want to return together, and like take it to like the post office, and take the things I have to return to Walmart, and return it to Walmart. But yeah, man, it's difficult, but I don't pay rent, and that's how I kind of like rationalize it all. Because rent right now, like the minimum is $500, so I'm like, okay, I didn't pay this amount of money today, this week, or this month on rent, and I just have to deal with family, and I have to like look at all the blessings I have. It's like, okay, I'm so like, I'm living free. I get to sleep on a comfortable bed. I'm not out in the world, even though I kind of want to be out in the world, but I'm gonna do that like by the time I hit 30. It's either do that or die. I might get taken out, by some kind of like health problem, but I'm starting to heal now. But yeah, by the time the plan is, by the time I hit 30, I'll have enough money to just kind of play life. Just start paying rent, just start navigating through it like as an independent adult, like away from family, you know, and just like form my own identity, do my own things, and just figure out life and how I'm gonna pay rent. And I'm doing that intentionally because that's always what I wanted to do. And the I want to talk about a lot of things because it's like I have a lot of stories, I have a lot of things like I've always wanted to talk about but never got to. But here is the energy drink I kind of like relapsed into. So it's I only drink like you can hear it. I'm not sure I could show it, but I only drink like up here. Like it's so full. So I only drink a little bit of caffeine. But I'm not gonna depend on it for energy. I want to build up natural energy with the food I eat. So yeah, today's plan is just I'm gonna like cook like a lot of like healthy food and eat it, and like really depend on like having energy from the food I eat and the way I sleep and the water I drink. And not have it from caffeine. But when I have like the reason I drank that caffeine was because I had to do something and I was sleepy and I couldn't get myself awake. So anytime I have to drink caffeine is when I really need to drink caffeine, because I understand that hey, it's a drug, it's a tool, it's like an over the counter medicine. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I was asleep the entire day. I think it's the weather. And maybe I did eat like a whole bag of like Cheetos, like bootleg hot Cheetos, and I've been eating bread, and papaya spears. So these, I wish I bought more of them. They were 99 cents per box, and they're so good. Like I don't think they're that sugary. I ate like a whole thing of bread, and I ate that with like Thousand Island. I ate the papaya spears with tahini. But yeah, I got it all from Sprouts, man. There was so many of them. I should have bought the entire thing. But that's about it. I'll see you guys later. But yeah, man, I was just asleep the entire day. Looking back at it, like it's just night shift. Looking back at everything, it's just like night shift is so confusing to me. Like that's why I feel so disoriented at times. Maybe it's just like lack of sleep and hydration. And if I do that, like night shift is easy. Maybe not, honestly. Like I kind of like understand how I feel on night shift. But yeah, I was asleep. No. So I worked like all Saturday, and then I had to be at this place early on Sunday. And I was awake all Sunday. So, and then I was awake all night on Sunday too, and that was like from just a little bit of energy drinks and just like from these sugary dried fruits. So, I guess it's understandable why I was asleep all day. But yeah, this is just a quick health update. So, when it comes to days off on night shift, it doesn't feel like you really have days off, man. Like 3 days off. It feels like you have like 1 to 2, because like you need to like make up for a lot of things. So yeah, that's kind of why I don't want to like do these jobs anymore. But if I want to like move out by the time I'm like 30, then I kind of have to do it. But I want to do it like at the warehouse, like I want to do it like on 6, where it's like you can go on your phone and like walk all day. And yeah, I want to do that. So I want to transfer. They're reviewing the transfer right now. Today is July 30th. They said they would review it from July 30th to June 30th to July 5th. Today's June 30th, and I'm hoping they approve the transfer, because if they approve the transfer, then I could just chill, enjoy the job I have now. Wait for me to get transferred over, just make money, and yeah, repeat the cycle, because that warehouse is a lot easier. No tax on overtime. This period of me is just saving up for rent, for what happens like after 3 years, and investing, on cheap Celsius stock. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I have a lot of other things to talk about, and I'll see you guys later.